Shalom. Giving honor and praise to the Most High God in Yahweh Shai. Now that we got established who we are in the Bible, that we are the biblical Hebrews, now that we know that we are the children of Israel, now let's get some things established. What do the Most High God require of us? Let's read it. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10. We're going to do verse 12 and 13. And now Israel, verse 12, book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Verse 13, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good. So, we love the Lord, right? How can we love him? Can we give him a hug? We can't give him a hug. So, the only way that we can love the Lord, let's see what he said first. You have to, first of all, you have to fear the Lord. All right. He says to fear the Lord thy God, right? To walk in all his ways, right? That means we're no longer defiling our temples. We're no longer committing willful sins, breaking and transgressing his law. As the Israelites, this is what the Lord requires of us, right? And to love him. So once you fear the Lord, right, and you're walking in all his ways, that's how you love him, because to walk in all his ways is to abide by his commandments. You know what I'm saying? So when you abide by the laws of God, you understand, and keeping his commandments and his statutes, you know, this lifestyle that he has given us as his chosen people, when you're walking in that, that's loving God. Shalom. And to love him, to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart, not with just some of your heart, sometimes, with all your heart, right? And that's not the thing that's pumping blood in your chest. The heart that the word of God is talking about is your mind. See? And to serve the Lord thy God. How do we serve him? By ministering to one another, praying for our brothers and sisters, teaching them how to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments, keeping his Sabbath day holy, brothers not shaving your beards, brothers uncovering your head while praying or prophesying, sisters covering your head up while praying or prophesying, brothers not wearing dresses and skirts and women's apparel, women wearing skirts and dresses and being dressed in modest apparel, children obeying your parents, not eating pork, only eating fish with fins and scales, following these laws, statutes, and commandments. This is a lifestyle for us as the Hebrew Israelites. Shalom. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12 and 13. Read up on it. Shalom.